Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. So in this video, I will be showing you a awesome mechanism that the school Prince 1 showing me. This is the person right here.
Stop and like to this man, or I will eat your toe.
So yes guys, you've heard it right there. Obviously you want to keep your toes, they are very useful. So yeah, you might want to do what he says. By the way, if people actually get scared by this, it won't actually happen. So you can use this mechanism for a lot of things. You can make a game and make a gap and it separates balls from cubes. Using this mechanism you can make it so if there's one gap, if you put a cube in, it gives you a certain amount of stat, like money, like I've got their money, gives you a certain amount. If you put a cube in, but a ball, it gives you a different amount, which is very cool. That's what I have done in this game. So cube you get +2 money, and ball you get +1 money. So thank you to this person for showing me the mechanism that separates the balls from the cubes. So if you can look over there, I will show you how to do this as well. When the cubes go in, the cubes will go across here into that M-telly, but the balls will go down here into that M-telly. For each one, that's the ball one, that's the cube one, and they get teleported here. Push that teleporter into the M-telly. The M-telly takes it over to here, so then you get teleported over into where you get your stats. So I have built like a small map. Don't mind the trees; they haven't really got that much detail because this isn't going to be a proper game. This is just a tutorial to show you. So I built like a little map, and when you push balls or cubes in, you get different amounts of money. So if you put a cube in, you get 2 money. If you put a ball in, you get 1 money. Then if you want to, you can add like stat tellies, which teleports you to different places. And then you can make multiple ones of these that give you more money, and these will respawn every time, and you can keep doing this. Let's get this red cube. I see there's a sign on it saying "Don't kill me," and this one as I jump around because that has a movable respawn on them. That is like every 2 or 3 seconds, and I've placed it randomly, so it's not the right way around, so it's just rolling around the place. And yeah, it's got a sign on it saying I jump around, which is amazing, and this one says don't kill me. So anyway, like, let's just put it in here. Remember, you can add respawns on these, so I'm going to push it in here like that. It's going to go over there, and I'm actually going to get 2 money, which is amazing. And now if I just delete this, should just let it respawn normally, but I think I forgot to put the respawn on that one. I'm going to move the ball over, and then for the ball I would get 1 money. So let me just get this ball in here. There we go, it's going to go down there, and then I'm actually going to get 1 money. As you can see, I got 3 money, and then you can just keep doing this. But if you want the limit to be raised even higher, you'd have to do more of these. As you can see, there's 3 of each one, so I didn't do that many. If you want the limit to be really high, you'd have to make loads. So there's not that many mechanisms in it. It might look confusing, but it's not really. I'm going to show you how you can do this now. Okay, so I've just bulldozed this entire thing. So first you're actually going to build the thing that separates the balls from the cubes. So what you want to do is the platform needs to be 2 blocks down as well. So what you want to do is, so on the main platform there's going to be a wedge here, and then the wedge like that, so it goes down 2 blocks. And then you want to put another wedge. Just rotate it. You want to place it there like that, and then place another one there. And now you want to use the command easy cannon 15, and then you want to place it there, and then place it there like that. And then you want to say exit, and then put a cannon 10 on this wedge here. Don't put it on this one. Put it on this one only, so you can see the cannons there, but not on that side. And then we're going to put the M-telly on this. Obviously the ball's going to be here, so we don't want it escaping, so you can just add some walls to stop it escaping like this. And then for the cube, it's going to go this way, so we do need an M-telly here as well, so it's going to add an M-telly there like that. I'm actually going to extend this because last time all the mechanisms were really close together, but I want them to be a bit spread out. There we go. That should do. So now you want to place a full block down, so like this, and then change it to pillar, and then place 1 here, so on the side of it. It doesn't matter what side you place it, and then put another one there. You might be thinking, oh, you can just use slab, but you can't, because how we need to do this, as you can see, you can't place a slab there. You need to use the pillars. So each pillar is on different blocks, and then you want to change it to slab, and then place 1, 2 like that, and then place another 2 here like that, place 1 on top of there, and then you want to build 2 of these. So let me just build one right next to it. You don't want to have them touching each other though. They need to have a space between them. So let's just do this quickly. There we go, like that. So this is going to be where the ball goes, and this here is going to be where the cube goes. So now you want to make sure you're either on block or cube or ball, and make sure the size is on full. And then this is where the ball's going to go. So you want to do an M telly going from here to the ball one, which this one is the ball one, and you want to place it here. So as you can see, it's like half in this block. That's why you need to have it here. So it's going to be half in that block. Place it there, and then the cube one will go here. So you want to do an M telly going from here to this one like that. So now we've separated the balls from the cubes. So the balls will go here, the cubes will go here. And now to actually give it so it gives us the stats that you want, so I've got money, you need to actually use some other cubes. Make sure to use the command show axis, so you know which way you need to place the cube, because if you've watched my videos you would know that if you place the cube wrong, it likes to roll around the place like that one there. Make sure that thing is on the top. It makes it look like a seat, but it's just a cube. It's still not a seat, by the way. So you do movable, auto, respawn, and then you put a low number. You put any number, but just put a low number so you can see, and then move it across. If it teleports back and rotates like that one, that means it's the wrong way around. This, you see that thing on top, that should always be on top. If it's rotating, just press R to rotate there, and then just keep trying it until you find the right way. So this is the right way for me, you need to remember that. And then now what you want to do is place the cube here, like that. Now you want to put movable, auto, respawn 1 on both of them. Don't know why I should have done easy, movable, auto, respawn 1, but I don't know why I didn't put easy, because then I have to do the other one, auto, respawn 1, like that, so they will respawn every 1 second. Remember, if they're moving, you need to rotate it and then replace them. So these are going to respawn every 1 second. I'm just going to remove this stat so I can make a whole new stat. Stat, add, let's do coins. So now we get coins instead. Okay, so I've just made this place a bit bigger so I can fit some more mechanisms on without squishing them up. So now what we're going to do is you have to build separate a cube gear giver like mechanism and a ball one. So I'm actually going to place 1 there and 1 there, then place 1, 2, 3 like that. Delete these 2 in the middle, so you'll have a 2 gap in between. This is going to be the cube one, and this one is going to be the ball one. So to link them up, this is the ball one, so you want to do a telly going from the ball one over to this ball one here, and then do a telly from this cube one to this cube one over here. So when you go into it, you'll go into each one. We will change these so it'll be non-collidable soon. I mean, like, you could do it straight away, but I'm going to do it after. So I'm actually only going to build 3 on each side, so you won't be able to get that many coins. If you want the limit to be really high and getting whatever stat you want to build loads of these. I'm only building 3. You can build quite a lot of it, you just need to keep extending it out. It's just putting more stat givers, which is really not that hard. So now what you want to do is, for this one is ball, so that gives us 1 stat. So we can just put a normal stat giver coins, which is a stat name. You want to put the stat name there, and then you want to put 1, and then next one, do stat giver coins 2. There we go. And then you can do stat giver coins, oh, I put 1 there, that's a bit annoying, stat giver coins 3, and so on. So this keeps going 1 up, because every ball one that you get, it goes up +1, so you just want to keep going up. The more you have, the higher the limit will be, so you can just keep doing this for as long as you like. But then for the cube one, because it's going to be +2, the cube is going to give you 2 coins each time. So we're not actually going to use numbers, because all the other stats, they just like normal default, they only give you one stat. But what we're actually going to do is do stat giver. We're going to do the name of the stat, and then you want to do any random letter, so you can do A, and then the next one you can do another random letter, so you can do B, and then you can do stat giver coins C. So it doesn't matter what you name it, because this is basically the names. You can do multiple, so you can do like AA or AAA or AAA or B or BB, A, B, C, D, E, A. You can do like any random combination. But then because you want to get 2 stats from this, you want to do stat weight and then put the coins, because that's the actual whole stat name. And then you want to put what you want to change, so we're going to do A, and we're going to change it to 2, so it's going to give you 2 per time. So there we go, we change the stat weight, and then you want to do this for every single one of these. So let's go to B, and let's change it. Oh, I messed up there. I didn't put the stat name, weight, and then we can do coins, B2. There we go, and then stat weight, coins, C2. There we go, so these give you 2 each time, as you can see. I had 1 there and then 1 onto that, and then it gave me 3 plus 2 on each time. So now you just want to build these across like this, so these will be above them, 2 blocks above them. So obviously if they get teleported to the same stat giver, once you've got that certain stat, you can't get it again. Your stats won't go up once you've got it. Like if you walk into it again, it's not going to go up. So we need to add stat tellies. So because this is plus 1 each time, we have to do stat telly coins. So if you've got 1, it will teleport you to the next one, and then if you've got 2, it will teleport you to the next one, like this, and so on. You can see the pattern. So they'll go 3, 4, 5. So you guys can see the pattern. This one goes up in 2s. So you do stat telly, because it gives you 2 each time, so it has to go up in 2s. So stat telly coins 2. So if you got 2, it goes up to the next one, and then you'll do stat telly coins 4, like that, and then the next one, as you can see, it goes up, so it goes 2, 4, 6, 8. I've just realised I did stat telly 2. Didn't have the coins for this one, so you'll do stat telly coins 2, like that. So once you've done that, it's basically done, and you can actually extend this so you can keep going on. If you want the limit of coins to be higher, you can. Then you'd have to teleport them back. So underneath you could add kill blocks, which kills them, or teleporters, teleport them back. I'm just going to destroy this bit of area here. You could just add the teleporters underneath, but it's easier to see it here. So I'm actually going to, I want people to get teleported back over there, whereas, okay, here. So we're going to do easy telly like that. Hover your mouse over the bit where you want people to be teleported, and then click all of these here like that. And then you want to change all of these to be can collide off like that, and then click these stat givers as well, so they'll drop straight through and then be teleported if they need to. Also, you don't want people moving on the stat givers, because they might be able to quickly jump between each one or walk between each one when they get teleported. So you want to put easy power up walk speed 0, and then click these 2, because they'll get teleported to these 2 first, depending on if they get a cube or a ball. And then stop them from jumping. You want to do easy power up jump power 0, so they won't be able to jump. But then obviously you want them to be able to walk and jump when they get out of the mechanisms. So where they get teleported back, you can give them their power up, their walk speed and their jump power back. So easy power up walk speed. The default walk speed is 16, so you just want to place these around here. Make sure that where you get teleported, that is where it is, and you can do it in the areas. So they get teleported here like that. There is already power ups here. They've got easy high decals on them. Remember, you can do easy high decals if you don't want to actually see them. So easy power up jump power, and then for the jump power, I believe it is 50. So let me just click all of these like that. You can just say exit to get off it, and then you can do easy hide decals to hide all the decals so you can't see them, but they are still there. Also, for this mechanism that separates the balls from the cubes to actually work, you want the balls and the cubes to be thrown down this quite fast. But obviously, some people they're not going to know to throw it down fast, and if they do, some people probably won't. So, what you want to do is, this is going to be the gap where people put it. You want to delete that block, change it to slab and block. You can place one there like that, and then change it to cannon 10, which will speed up the cube when it goes past, so it actually works. You can change it back to wedge, and then change it back to full, like that. Just rotate it, and then boom, like that. Also, if you just have it as slab, sometimes when you try push the cube, sometimes it doesn't go all the way. So you can add a wedge like this, so it lets you go further and actually push it in. You can also make it look even nicer by adding wedges around the side, like you saw at the start of the video that the school print one did. So as you can see, like this, so it looks a bit nicer if you do it like this. And now you want to change it back to block and make sure it's on full as well. And then you want to do an easy M telly, and you want to click that, and then you want to put the destination. So you want these cubes to be teleported where, like, you place the cube to where you're actually going to be. So when you push the cube in, you're going to be right by the cube, which is here. So you want the cube to be teleported here, so I'm going to click there, and then you want to click these like that, and then you can just say exit. And now every time a ball or a cube comes, they'll be separated, go into each one, they'll push which one is needed. It'll push it into the M telly, which goes there, and then the teleporter teleports you to the stat givers, and it gives you the certain amount of coins or stats that you need. Because there's only like 3 each side, the limit's not that high. I don't think you'll be able to get any more. But if you do more, the limit will be higher. So I'm going to ask the school prints to actually test this out. Also, if you want to remove your stat, you can do stat remove, and then the stat ID. You can do stat show, and then put the name of the stat, and then put your name. Do me or your name. You don't have to do your whole name. So then, as you can see, it shows you stats. So you can do stat remove coins, the stat name, and then you put that stat, and then when you walk into it, take that stat off you. But if you just want to remove all stats, you can do stat resetter coins like that. So when you walk into it, your stats will go. A problem that we found when we were actually making this was a glitch. Is sometimes when you actually go into the stat remover, it takes your stat off you, but you can still go into stat tellies and it will still think you've got that stats. So if there's a stat telly saying that you need like 8 coins to go in there, sometimes if it's taking your stats off you, you can still walk into it and it'll still teleport you, even if you don't have, even if it says 0 up there. So to fix this, just rejoin. It'll probably be fixed soon. Time this video is out, it's probably going to be fixed. So yeah, if it's just glitched, just rejoin. You can add a warp if you want to make sure no one glitches. You could just, instead of putting a telly, just add a warp. You can find your ID if you place here. You can just copy and then paste it. So you can do warp and then you paste it. And then where your mouse is, it will add a warp there. Wait, what? It didn't work. Okay, why is there EE at the end? So I guess you have to put something at the end. I know before you had to put warp in the ID, but don't know why it's E. I don't know, the warp command broke. Okay, so just put EE, I guess, at the end. And then you'll warp back to the ID of the world. So you just copy your own world ID and then it will rejoin you. Okay, there we go. So you just put a random thing after when you put the ID in. And then where you want the cubes and the balls to be teleported back after you put them in here, you want us to do easy telly. I want them to be placed back there. And then you want to click these blocks underneath, because this is where the balls and the cubes are going to form like that. You can do easy hide decals to hide these decals. To stop people from like walking under this to the mechanisms, you can just add a teleporter which stops people doing that. So what you want to do is you can just change it to slab. Don't place it too close, because if people are pushing in the cube, and then if it's too close, they might get teleported like back if they're walking to teleport back. Then if it's too close, I'm gonna place it here like that. We could just add this. We can change it so it's transparency 1 and can collide off, so we won't be able to see it, but it's still there. The cubes will be able to go for it, could be can collide off, but the telly for us will be there, so we can't actually go into the mechanisms. So hover your mouse over where you want them to be teleported back if they're glitching. You click there, and then you can, well, you don't click there, you just press enter and the command teleports you to where your mouse is, and then you just click the walls, and then you can do easy hide decals, and then you can change it to transparency 1 and can collide off, just like that. So then people can't glitch in, because otherwise they get teleported back. I think they were a bit close. I've just realised I added the walls, so yeah, the walls are probably a bit too close. Okay, so they're not as, the walls aren't as close now, so they shouldn't be teleported, only if they glitch in. I've put the easy telly already on it. So now that is all the mechanisms done. You just want to add yourself some balls and cubes. So you can add some cubes and balls. If you want to make sure they're the right way around, you can. But because they're just cubes and balls, if they roll around like this, I don't really mind, but you might. You can change the colour of them as well. I'm going to add some balls like this, and then you can put some commands on them. So easy, movable, auto, respawn, and we can get them to respawn every minute. We don't want them respawning too often, otherwise people might be getting really close to it and then it gets respawned. If people have to take the cube or the ball a long way, you might want to have it like a higher number, like maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So you just want to click all of these, and then you want to say exit. You can use the command easy movable network auto. This will make the balls and cubes move a lot easier, but they might be a bit laggy, but they don't really need to be used in any fragile mechanisms. You only get teleported there. So you can just put that command on. If you were working with like mechanisms like making a countdown timer, that's when you'd have to use the networks easy movable network server, because that makes it harder to push but less laggy, and that's like the opposite to this one. But now this makes it easier to push. So that is basically done. I might need to change that sign, so because that says money, but we have coins now. So I'm actually going to push the cube in here. I will get 2 coins out of it. So I just put, okay, they respawned. So yeah, you might want to make the respawn a bit longer, maybe like 10 minutes or so. A minute was probably too short, so you push it in there, and then I got the 2 coins. Let's wear the ball. We can get the ball and just push that in. There we go, like that. The ball's gonna go down there, and as you can see, and then I'm gonna get a coin. There we go, like that. Isn't that amazing? So that's actually going to be all for this video. Thanks to the School Prince one for showing me this mechanism that separates the balls from the cubes. I hope you liked this video. Press that big red button which says subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.